That's the stuff right
Oh,
there.
yeah, that's the good stuff there. This is, what did you bring in today, Jimmy?
You know, I brought in, actually, it's one of my favorite wines, and it's from one of my favorite wineries.
Okay.
In Amador, is Amador County, yes? No. No, it's not. It's El Dorado County. It's our good friends, Boeger.
Boeger, yeah.
And this is the Barbera. And, you know, for some people, Barbera is like one of those wines that it's sort of an Italian thing, and it's a California thing. And
so it's Italian California.
It's Italian California, which, by the way, California is very Italian. If you ever drive through Tuscany, if you're ever from Northern California, it's one of the most disappointing but wonderful kind of moments you're going to have, because you're going to drive through this amazing, beautiful, stunning countryside, and at the same time you're going to think, wow, that looks a lot like Northern California.
Oh, wow.
And that's
just
another
like
reason. It's just like home, and it's another reason that Italian varietals do so well, especially in Northern California.
You know, and it just made me think of that Saturday Night Live skit, and I don't know if you've ever seen it, The Californians. Have you ever seen it?
I haven't.
And it's kind of like soap opera, and they're making fun of, you take the 405, man. It's just like really funny. It's an older skit now. I think it's from a couple years ago, but it's called The Californians.
We'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
So anyway, Barbera is just one of those, it's like one of the most consumed wines in Italy. It's not necessarily a noble grape. It's not like table grapes. It's right in the middle. And also, it's just one of those wines that really just goes with everything.
It does.
It is. And, you put like 6 wine guys in a room and say, what wine are we going to serve
for
dinner?
What happens when you do that?
Usually it's the end of the world, like some sort of like dystopian apocalypse. But what will happen is they'll suggest these wines, and, almost none of them will be a Barbera. And Barbera is just one of those absolutely fun, approachable wines. I got it from Boeger. And one of the things about Boeger that I really love, Boeger's actually the first wine club I ever joined.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you go in, they've got great grounds, really knowledgeable people, and their wines, just even over the years, they've just continued to get better and better. It's just really kind of a fun place. I love hanging out there.
Now tell everybody where Boeger is, for those who may not know.
Boeger's is up in El Dorado County, up in Apple Hill. So if you're going to Apple Hill, you'll find it there. And that's another kind of fun thing about it. It's called Apple Hill. And the amount of wineries and breweries.
It should be called
even a
Wine Hill.
distillery right now. It's over the top. It's great. So it's really funny because my wife and I don't have kids. So every so often we'll end up in Apple Hill during harvest season. So there's all these families all buying apple pies and apple fritters.
Hey, that was me.
Absolutely,
that was me.
right?
So,
and we're like, see ya, we're going to the wine, we'll park, and then we'll start walking to different wineries because you can. And it's just absolutely fantastic.
Well, there's so many different wineries up there of different shapes and sizes. And I think, Rucksack we've worked a lot with, which also has Madrona.
Madrona's another one of my favorites up there.
Crystal Basin, we've obviously been
Crystal
there
Basin,
times.
Via Romano. If you haven't been up there, that's a place I think they're doing great Italian varietals as well. There's really like too many.
Now they're calling those the Carson Road wineries, right?
I think that they're starting to rebrand a little bit, and I think it's great because I'll let you know exactly where some of these wineries are. If there's any mistake I've ever done in driving up there, is trying to figure out exactly the right exit to jump in, because there's like 5 exits.
We just passed it.
Yeah, exactly. And if you go to the wrong one, it will tack on another 20 minutes.
If you miss the exit, I just go to top.
Right.
Yeah, and you go, well, hey, I guess wineries maybe on the way back.
Right. Well, another great thing is just El Dorado County in general. It's, you've got all these amazing, if you're driving up Highway 50, you go to let's do this for the camera, the left side.
Okay.
And you've got, Apple Hill, and you've got a plethora of wineries there. You go to the right side, and you've got a whole nother slew of wineries also that are featuring not just more Italian, but Rhone. And because we've talked about this before, but you have places like E16. And now these are
you're talking
escaping.
Fair Play, right?
Yeah, Fair Play.
Wines,
and Fair Play is just for me, it's really one of the up and coming regions. It's a little hidden. It's a little harder to get to.
They had a billboard a while back off the freeway.
I'm sure that
helped. And I thought that was really good marketing, right? I mean, to let people know, because I think people went, I can go to Apple Hill and there's those wineries, but I really didn't know about these wineries right off Highway 50 before you get to Placer.
Exactly. So if you're doing that, also let's do a quick shout out to one of my favorite coffee places on the way in Diamond Springs is absolutely Cafe Santoro.
Okay, Cafe Santoro.
And it's not because the owner is my father-in-law.
Okay, not at all.
He doesn't like me much anyway.
Oh, good.
But swear to God, even though the best espresso you're going to find in that area.
Oh, really?
In fact,
I'm have to stop by. And where is that?
It's on Diamond Springs, on the main road in Diamond Springs. I wish I should know.
Okay, that one Diamond Springs exit.
Yeah, exactly. And then as you start going into towards the wineries, you'll see it there, and it's really.
And who doesn't want to be fully caffeinated before you get to the wineries?
I love being fully caffeinated.
I do too.
So when I used to do work at different wineries up in that area, that was one thing that I would absolutely do. I did the same thing when up in Amador as well. Is I would stop off somewhere because you have to be there at like 9 in the morning.
Sure.
So I'm leaving the house somewhere around 7:30,
right.
and I'm stopping off. And I'm getting my espresso, and I like being fully caffeinated, going right into the whole.
Now, if I could tell you a secret, sometimes you hear me on the radio, sometimes you hear me, doing these podcasts or whatever, and my wife will go, "Why are you drinking 5 cups of coffee?" I drink 5 cups of coffee before I go on the air.
Outstanding.
I know. I'm pretty proud of that. I'm pretty proud of that.
That's great.
And so, we're going to take a quick break right now, and then we're going to be back. Jeremy's got a new tattoo he wants to share with everybody.
I'll share it.
So he's going to share his new tattoo with us and tell us what the tattoo means, because there's a meaning behind the tattoo.
There is a little bit of a meaning behind it.
He's not going to tattoo you or anything. You don't have to worry about that. But Jeremy's going to share with us what his tattoo is all about on the Rex Show podcast. Hang on.